This is First Alert Weather.
All right, we are monitoring some excessive rainfall or potential for flooding for today into tonight for the southwestern half of our viewing area. A little bit or more of a moderate risk just to the southwest of our viewing area down into southeastern Kansas, though, where the heaviest of the rain is going to be, where the highest potential of getting at least 2 inches of rain could occur. But the biggest impact from this is probably going to be a rise in rivers and creeks. We're especially monitoring the Cottonwood River near Emporia being the highest probability of potential flooding. So just be aware of that for the next 24 hours or so with the rainfall. And then marginal risk for our southern communities as that rain continues into the morning and early afternoon hours before we dry out by mid to late afternoon hours tomorrow. Here comes the rain, just a little bit of light to moderate steady rain in central Kansas that will be pushing eastward over the course of the afternoon hours here in northeast Kansas. 72 right now in Concordia with temperatures in the low to mid 70s for most, 75 Topeka, 77 in Lawrence, and 79 in Hiawatha, which is pretty close to what we had yesterday at this hour. Temperatures over these next 2 days, at least at the 4 o'clock time frame, everyone's going to be in the 70s at 4 o'clock with the coolest temperature down in the southwestern portion of the viewing area. And then once again, everyone in the 70s at 4 o'clock tomorrow with the cooler temperatures down in the south, where there's going to be some lingering clouds for much of the day down there, whereas our northern communities may sneak in a little bit of late day sun. We're still comfortable with low to mid 50s for dew points, but expecting it to come up later on this afternoon into this evening and back in the low 60s for much of tonight into tomorrow. So just a little bit of an increase in the humidity values as we head into tonight and tomorrow in advance of that rainfall. Now, the heaviest rain overall is in the eastern half of Oklahoma, and that is, of course, pushing east as well. But we will get another disturbance pushing through the area tonight, and that will increase the rainfall rates for our area, especially after midnight. Until then, it's just going to be light to moderate rain at times. The heaviest of the rain comes in late tonight. This supercast version has that rain coming in as we get closer to about 5, 6 o'clock, mainly south of I-70. We'll continue with a few hit-miss rain showers through about 2, 3 o'clock tomorrow, and then, again, maybe sneaking in a little bit of late-day sun in some areas. Heaviest of the rain south of I-70. It's going to be more hit and miss north of I-70. In fact, there's going to be some areas that hardly get anything at all. And some of our other updated computer models are still showing, again, the heaviest of the rain is going to be south of I-70. So here's a look at between all the computer models on what I think is going to occur. You'll notice that our south and western communities in that 3/4 inch to 2 inches plus worth of rainfall. Areas just the north of that, and then right along I-70, and then up towards north central Kansas, generally in that 10 to a 1/4 inch range most likely. May have some areas getting more than a 1/4 inch, and then further to the northeast you go, especially in northern Shawnee County and areas up to the north, may get nothing at all, or you may get an area of a trace to 1/10 of an inch. So just something that we're going to continue to keep an eye on over these next 24 to 26 hours or so between today, tonight, and tomorrow into the early afternoon hours. Otherwise, we warm back up right around 80 between Friday through the upcoming holiday weekend.